Since I accidentally deleted my video 1, I'm going to have to do it again. So, this is video number 1 of the Heavenly Brothers, volume number 1, 711. I just want to give you a little heads up on what my story is about and what this video journal is about. My story is about my life and my family, my trials and tribulations through life, all the problems and things that I've gone through, all the things that I've done, the deaths and the births and everything in between. It's about my life, but it's also a little bit fictitious as well. There's a little bit of spirituality that isn't necessarily true. It is to me, but it may not be to you. I can't necessarily dictate your spirituality or your religion, but there is aspects of the book that have to do with spirituality. I'm a very spiritual person. I believe in rebirth and chakras, and I believe in a higher spirit, and I believe in God. So I may interpret and reiterate some of those values and morals into my book, which some may not be pleasant about, but that's how I got to do it. It's my book, it's my story, it's what I want to talk about, it's the things I want to do. I hope that this video doesn't get deleted by accident. I was editing my videos on a playlist and I must have accidentally deleted the first video that I published, so I had to redo it. I just want to say that, throughout life you expect things one way, and then there's a time in your life when you realize that things aren't going to be that way. As like, for instance, as a child, I rode my bicycle, I rode my tricycle even, I rode 3-wheelers, 4-wheelers, dirt bikes, I did everything. I had fun, I went on vacation, you know what I mean? Everything was handed to me on a silver platter. My dad gave me everything. And, all of a sudden, one day, they got divorced. My parents got divorced. My dad got sent to war. And things changed. Ever since then, my life's been different. Is it bad? No. It's not bad, but it's different. You know what I mean? From that moment on, my life had changed. You know what I mean? So, from vacation, fun, to divorce and Iraq. Or Kuwait, I should say. It happened very quickly. 9/11 happened very quickly. You see what I'm saying? My brother's death happened very quickly. A lot of things in life happen very quickly, and you just have to be ready for them when they come. You can't do nothing about them. You just have to accept the losses and move forward, and hopefully you can figure out your way through. With my story, I didn't know who I was. I was a lost cause. After my parents' divorce, I had nothing. I felt like I had nothing in life and no hope. For years and years and years, it felt the same way. Until one day, all of a sudden, I started believing in God. I started having faith in religion. Or faith in spirituality. Not necessarily religion. Faith in spirituality. I started having faith in the world. I started seeing the negative things and the wrong things in the world, and I thought maybe I could change them for the better. So this is my attempt at fixing the world in my own little way. And if I only impact one person, that's fine. It served a purpose. But if I impact 1,000,000, it'll serve even more of a purpose. Just the same as if you watch this video today, or if you watch this video in 100 years, it's going to serve a purpose. Because someday I'm not going to be here to talk to you and preach to you and tell you you did this wrong or you did that wrong, or maybe you should have did things different way, or maybe you shouldn't have did that thing with that person and got in trouble. Maybe you shouldn't have thought that particular way. Maybe you should have listened to somebody, or maybe you should have known who to talk to. I could be that person. But I'm not necessarily responding back and forth. I'm making my own story, and I want people to hear it because I know there's other people going through the same things that I'm going through. I'm not the only person who's ever dealt with drug addiction and death and other problems in life, poverty. I'm not the only person. I want people to see me in the struggle right now. And then when I am flourishing and I'm, abundantly wealthy, I want people to be like, damn, he knew he was going to be rich since he was a little boy. He's making videos about being rich. He's making his journey to being wealthy. And being rich doesn't mean money. Being rich means I can do whatever the fuck I want, whenever I want. And I don't have no repercussions. Being rich means that I can walk down the street and light money on fire if I want to. Being rich means that I can go on vacation whenever I want because I want to. Being rich means that I can call my son and say I love you, or see my son and say I love you. Being rich is more important than having jewels and being on TV and getting the media and having everybody be all on your jock. That's not about what being rich is. That's being flaunty. Being rich to me is being wealthy and being happy, being abundantly happy. That's rich to me. I could be abundantly happy off $1, and you could be abundantly broke off 20 million. Think about that. Why did I say that? Because it's the truth. Money doesn't mean shit. It don't mean shit to me, and it never will. That's why I wrote this book, so I can show people the things that I do and the things that I say. They're unique. They're different. They're not going to be what you're expecting to see. I'm going to tell you that right now. There's going to be things in this book that are going to shock you, and in this video journals that are going to shock you. There's things that are going to excite you. There's things that you're not going to be happy about. There's things that you're going to be proud about, and there's things that you are going to be happy about, and there's things that are going to align with your morals, and there's things that are not going to align with your morals. But I'm going to do my best to keep the reader's attention and keep your attention focused, so I can present a good project and, you know what I mean, do my deed and do what I want to do. 7-Eleven.